is one of the words mentioned in the Quran as a word for wrong attitudes. In Mufradat al-Quran, we find that Sayyah is rooted from Sin, Wav, and Hamza, which means anything sad and depressing, whether it is secular or spiritual. In verse 34 of Nahl Surah in Quran, we have
فَأَصَابَهُمْ سَيِّئَاتُ مَا عَمِلُوا وَحَاقَ بِهِمْ مَا كَانُوا بِهِ يَسْتَهْزِئُونَ.
So sadness and depression of their deeds assailed them, and they were encompassed by the very thing which they mocked. And also in verse 45 of Kafir Surah, it is said,
فَوَقَاهُ اللَّهُ سَيِّئَاتِ مَا مَكَرُوا.
So God protected him from the sadness of the evil they plotted hidden for him. Contrary to common beliefs, the Quran does not name every bad and evil act as sayyah. Rather, any act, belief, or thought leading to sadness and grief is referred to as sayyah in the Quran. In fact, the Quran considers being sad and depressed as guilt and has mentioned several times that sayyah is against being mu'min and faithful. The Quran considers not having sadness and fear as one of the properties of faithful people. And those who follow my guidance, they would not have any fear, and they will not be sad. This rejection of fear and sadness, which is referred to as sayyah by the Quran, exactly matches the true meaning of the word Islam, which means entering to the health, because depression and fear are not only unhealthy, but also harmful for the mind. Scientific researchers have indicated that depression and sadness affect mental health irreparably. Such as diminishing the mind's ability to learn. In other words, making people foolish and ignorant. Unfortunately, what is witnessed from some religious communities is absolutely the opposite of this Quranic truth. In some religious circles, depression and sadness are considered as praised attributes for followers. Maybe, if the key words of the Quran were translated and propagated correctly, Islamic countries would be ranked higher in happiness, safety, and peace among other countries.
By subscribing to our websites and channels, help us to spread peace and health in the world and stop religious abuses.